I'd like to tell you about my brother.
You're grieving. I'm truly sorry for your loss, Jonah. Rafe was special.
I think I need to figure out where he wants to be scattered.
What it sounds like is a treasure hunt.
I'm James Fisher, and I play the lead in this film called Black Smoke Rising. A character called Jonah, who is a blues musician, and sadly he's lost his brother. His brother's just recently died before his time, and although they haven't spoken for the last 6 or 7 years, I think it impacts on him a lot deeper than he originally thought it would. He gets a letter, actually via the solicitor of his brother Rafe, which essentially sends him on what can best be described as a ghostly scavenger hunt around the UK. We've taken some beautiful scenery up through the moors and the Lake District, across the Whitby and back again. And it's essentially to try and find the most appropriate place to scatter his ashes. And what we realise on the journey is that his brother's actually kind of come along for the ride, if you like, in a spiritual sense. But more than that, it's about Jonah finding his way a little bit more. You know, he's got to right a few wrongs, and he finds out the kind of person that he is and the kind of person that he wants to be, depending on the scene and the level of emotion or grief that I wanted to show him. And there's obviously things that there's places I wanted to get to which you know, even I hadn't had that kind of grief to this point, thank God. But you know, that's what your imagination's for. And you know, I'll never tell anyone what was going through my head at that time. But you know, there are ways to get there via your own imagination. You know, a few lessons you learnt from acting classes of the past. So yeah, there are ways to get there.
So you're saying he's a ghost too?
Rafe is spirit. His soul is here.
Can we talk to him?
You will always be able to talk to him.
I want him to talk back. Well, go on then, say something. This isn't the place, is it? Where do you want me to go now?
We were lucky enough to obviously have been selected by Raindance this year, but doubly so because we were selected last year and actually won the best micro-budget film award last year, which we're very proud and thankful to Raindance for. And I produced that one as well alongside the director and writer Drew Cullingham and actor and producer Johnny Hearn. Drew's a director that does like to give you scope to put your own mark on the role and even the dialogue to a certain degree. Likes to let things flow, likes to let actors you know, have a bit of scope on what they want to put into it, you know, themselves, and is you know, quite free like that. And I think he does get really good results. This is actually quite a personal story for Drew. You know, without going into too much detail, he actually lost his brother himself. So, like I say, you know, it's a very personal story, and which is why it was quite a pressurised situation for me, because I wanted to do it justice, and hopefully I've done that. You know, we're really excited. Can't wait for the screening, for both screenings, and yeah, really looking forward to it.